Hurry up.
Yeah, Nobodyz Opinion back. Another movie review. Today, Tron. So, I'm gonna give you the quick, down and dirty. I'm gonna give you the good, the bad, and my final take. Right. So, down and dirty, we got Eve Kim and Julian Dillinger. Eve Kim will, from here on out, be referred to as Shorty. Julian will be referred to as that guy. Right. So, we got classic battle, good versus evil. That guy, his company, Dillinger Systems, he is all about creating, using his technology for the benefit of himself. Step on anybody that gets in his way, right? And then we got Income, run by Shorty. And she's all about using her technology to benefit the planet, benefit the world, not monetary gain, just everybody share the wealth, right? They do have technology where basically they can 3D print material from the grid to the real world, but that material only lasts 29 minutes. So here comes the permanence code. That, which is in its name, allows the material to last permanently, right? So that guy, he know that Shorty is close. She's close to finding it. He don't got it, right? But he's still trying to sell his, he's trying to sell his services to people to make money, kind of like Stark Industries to other people with the missiles and things like that. She is continuing the work that her sister started. Her sister passed away and she was on the verge of finding the code. So she goes back to Alaska and she jumps into the old Flint database. Boom, finds it. That guy, he goes ahead and creates Ares, the most advanced AI programming ever. And he's like, yo, you're a master controller of the grid. I need you to go seek out information, go into their grid and get the information about where the permanence code is. So he goes, he finds it. He's realized that Shorty already got it. So he's like, look, new directive. I need you to go capture her and get me the code. So the hunt ensues. Shorty gets captured. She gets digitized into the grid, right? So once she's in there, he's like, oh, information that she had is locked in here as part of her digital makeup, so just extract it. If you extract it, that means she dies. Ares is like, I ain't with that. Okay, so now he turns. But before we even get to that, he already was in his mind thinking like, yo, you want some other, and I'm not really about that, right? At that point, he strikes a deal with Shorty. He's like, look, I can get you out of here, but you gotta give me that code. Shorty's like, yo, I'm with it. Ares number one, Athena, she ends up becoming master controller because she went back to that guy and was like, yo, what do you want us to do with Shorty? And he was like, extract it, kill her. So that's when Athena knew Ares was flipping. The chase ensues. Ares ends up getting Shorty out, and then she's like, look, you want the code? You got to jump into the old Dillinger database and you got to go find it. So he was like, all right. They use their little particle laser. They zap him into the database. He's on his hunt. In the meantime, Shorty got to stay alive because Athena is coming full force. So Athena, with the directive to capture them both by any means necessary, she ends up using the 3D printers to bring forth technology from the grid, some people and things like that to come and get both of them. She brings a couple things and they go into the city and she's tearing up the city and Eve is running for her life and she gets captured again. Then Ares finds Flynn, they chop it up, play little spades, things like that. And then Flynn is like, yo, I rock with you, so I'm gonna give you the code. Boom, Ares gets the code. He comes out the database and him and Athena go at it, a little final battle action. And then everybody lives happily ever after on the Shorty side. Ares, he goes and does his thing. He's out just living life, right? Because he's permanent now. He's not a program no more. That guy, he is like, yo, he about to run for the feds. He on the chase, right? So he zaps himself into the grid to avoid justice. The visual effects, always fire, right? When it comes to any Tron movie, you always gonna get great visual effects. You're gonna get IMAX ready movies, you know what I'm saying? It's there. The technology is always good. Seeing everything on screen, it's the contrast, the vibrance, the blue and the red, like everything was popping, right? I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna also say that I thought the idea of the story progression was good, to where the first movies was all about going into the grid. Then with Tron Legacy, you had the mixing of the reality and the grid when Sam went in and brought Korra out. And then now this one is more leaning towards bringing everything out. So I thought that was cool. And then there is a little Easter egg at the end where Ares is sitting there chilling at some cafe, and then you see a picture of Sam and Korra with some coordinates on it, right? So clearly he's looking for him. Soundtrack was fire, okay? You had Daft Punk for Tron Legacy, and then you had 9 Inch Nails for Tron Ares. And I don't know about y'all, how musically versed y'all are, but 9 Inch Nails, they did their thing. Now the bag. The story was very predictable, right? Everything was surface level. There's nothing that you really had to think, dive into and stuff like that. You know what's gonna happen. There's plot holes throughout the jump, especially the one about Sam and Korra. How does Ares know about them? Because he was just created in this timeline. I don't know, maybe him being able to access everything and know everything because he's the most advanced AI programming, maybe that came up, but they didn't touch on that. So I'm gonna call it a plot hole. And the final battle in the city, when Athena brought the technology to bring food forth and wreak havoc, she could have did more, right? All she did was bring one of those container crate lifters, out into the jump. She brought some 2 minions on some jetpacks and then some other little drones, right? Could have did way more, could have had way more destruction. Shorty, she was the worst at staying alive and getting away. Like, she got captured. Everything she did, I'm like, bro, what are you doing, right? Why are you running in the middle of the street when you could go inside a building? You know what I'm saying? Hide somewhere, make it difficult. Nah, she made it easy every time she got captured. I'm like, all right, yo, like, you deserve to die at this point. My final take, shout out to Disney for continuing the franchise. It's a good franchise, long-standing franchise. I'm here for it. But they, what do you call that? Buffered it. You know what I'm saying? Fluffed it. It's still visually entertaining. It's fire like that. I think the Easter eggs keeps you in the loop. It lets you know that there's another one coming, which is cool. I'm here for that as well. It could have did better. It could have been better. So I'm gonna say that the movie is mid. It's decent. It's entertaining. It's decent, but it's nothing to throw into your catalog and be like, yo, you know what I'm saying? So that's it. Let me know what y'all think. Like, comment, subscribe. Y'all seen it? If y'all haven't seen it, y'all know the routine. Nobodyz Opinion.